Prince Harry last night took an apparent swipe at ex-boss Elon Musk for allowing misinformation on social media. The Duke of Sussex called for those in positions of influence to stop the spread of lies online. It comes after X was blamed for fueling the recent riots in England and Northern Ireland. Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer has clashed with tech tycoon Musk over the unrest and hinted the government will further toughen up social media laws. Speaking during a 4-day trip to Colombia with wife Meghan Markle, Harry said, "What happens online within a matter of minutes transfers to the streets. People are acting on information that isn't true. It comes down to all of us to be able to spot the true from the fake." In an ideal world, those with positions of influence would take more responsibility. We are no longer debating facts. For as long as people are allowed to spread lies, abuse, harass, then social cohesion as we know it has completely broken down. Harry was speaking at an event to promote a responsible digital future. Meghan told the gathering at Bogotá's Ian University, "It doesn't matter where you live. It doesn't matter who you are. Either you personally or someone you know is a victim to what's happening online." And that's something we can actively work on every day to remedy. A wave of violent disturbances were stirred by fake news online claiming the alleged teen knife murderer of 3 young girls in Southport was a Muslim asylum seeker. Musk likened Britain to the Soviet Union over its crackdown on riot thugs spreading lies online. He had replied to a Tommy Robinson tweet falsely claiming Muslims were responsible for the riots, saying civil war is inevitable. The Sussexes will today meet with students in Bogotá before being hosted by the country's Vice President Francis Marquez for a luncheon. Later in the day they will meet with Colombia's team for the Invictus Games competition that Harry started for wounded veterans. It came after the couple were met in the capital Bogotá on Thursday by Colombia's Vice President Francia Marquez and her husband Rafael Yerni Panillo. They spent around half an hour at the vice president's residence, where they exchanged welcome gifts and were offered tea, coffee and traditional pan de bono, Colombian cheese bread. The Sussexes are being given a full security detail throughout their visit alongside Ms. Marquez, who invited the couple to travel to Colombia for what has been dubbed a DIY royal tour. Ms. Marquez said she was inspired to ask Harry and Meghan to visit the country after being moved by their Netflix documentary. "I saw the Netflix series about their life, their story, and that moved me and motivated me to say that this is a woman who deserves to come to our country and tell her story, and her exchange will undoubtedly be an empowerment to so many women in the world," Ms. Marquez said. The Sussexes' controversial six-part Netflix show, aired just 3 months after Queen Elizabeth II's death, laid bare their troubled relationship with the royal family and the struggles which led to their decision to step back from the working monarchy. Ms. Marquez described the Sussexes' trip as a very special visit aimed at building bridges and joining forces against cyberbullying and online digital violence and discrimination, as well as promoting women's leadership in Colombia. The Sussexes team has not confirmed how the trip is being funded, whether privately, through Harry and Meghan's Archewell Foundation, by the Colombian government or other means. The quasi-royal tour, which has many similarities to the program of an official royal overseas visit, is the Sussexes' second this year, after their 3-day visit to Nigeria at the invitation of the West African nation's Chief of Defense Staff. Harper's Bazaar magazine, covering the trip as the only wordspool, said Ms. Marquez shared her personal admiration for Harry's late mother Diana, Princess of Wales. Meghan and Ms. Marquez were pictured embracing as they greeted each other warmly, with Ms. Marquez clasping Harry's hands in her own as they were introduced. The Sussexes were color-coordinated style-wise, with the Duchess in a navy halter-neck top and trousers and Harry in a dark blue suit and light blue shirt. During the sit-down chat, Ms. Marquez said she shared the same ideals and goals as Harry and Meghan amid their campaign to make the digital world safer for children.